Do you love high-value audio products? At Gramophone, knowing Rotel's reputation for building audiophile-sounding products that don't cost a lot of money, we were really excited to hear about Rotel's latest. It's the RAS-5000, an amplified streaming product. So this is an integrated amplifier, power amp, preamp, and a high-quality streaming engine, plus a color display so you can see album art from across the room, including an e-ARC here in the back so you can get your TV sound through it. Now, is this piece everything that we thought it was going to be? Let's find out. I'm Joe with Gramophone, and we're going to take a deep dive into the RAS-5000. So let's think about what you've got here for the total price retail of $29.95 because it's a lot of product for just under $3,000. First, it's a powerful integrated amplifier. So integrated amp, preamp, and power amp in the same housing. It's got 140 watt per channel into 8 ohms and 220 watts into a 4 ohm load. That means this amplifier is powerful enough to literally drive almost any speaker. The preamplifier section sounds great, and it's got lots of inputs on the back, which we'll address just a little bit later. Now, an integrated amplifier usually offers excellent value because we've got the power amp and the preamp all in one chassis. This time, though, with our RAS-5000 amplified streamer, combined with a very high-quality DAC and the streaming engine. So all of that means one tooling, one set of certifications, all ships in one box. It's very efficient, lowering the overall cost, and Rotel can pass the savings on to the consumer. Nice. So let's talk about the excellent sound quality of this unit. Rotel built in an over-engineered power supply with a huge custom toroidal transformer. This beast is kind of heavy. All that power supply and custom toroidal transformer translates into being able to deliver a lot of current when you need it. So think big crescendo in the music, big action scene in the movie. You've got that power reserve on tap for when it's necessary. This thing sounds really good, even if you've got a demanding set of speakers, which, by the way, these Sonus Faber Luminas are not a terribly heavy load. The RAS-5000 made these Luminas sound fantastic. So the RAS-5000 has a high-performance streaming engine that supports Apple Airplay 2 and Google Cast. So either way, Android or Apple user, you're going to be able to operate most of the functions that you want simply by using your phone. That's a nice feature because it means you don't necessarily have to use a new remote control or get adjusted to a new app. Now, Rotel is in fact including a remote control in the unit, and we'll go over its functions in just a bit. And there's going to be an app available very shortly, but most of the time you're going to be able to use the phone you're already comfortable with, or perhaps your TV remote that you're comfortable with, in order to get the main functions that you want from this device. The RAS-5000 amplified streamer also supports Roon. It's Roon ready. Roon users will love that part. And it supports MQA. It supports Spotify Connect, Tidal Connect, Qobuz, internet radio, literally thousands of internet radio stations. Pretty much anything that you can stream through your phone will be reproduced here, and it'll sound wonderful. Bluetooth, it supports wireless aptXTM. So when your friends come over with new music on their phone, you don't have to get them to log on to the network. They can simply share their music over Bluetooth, and it'll sound really good. There's a premium DAC in here. Rotel has done a custom digital section inside. They've used a high-quality ESS 32-bit DAC. So that choice of a high-end DAC means that for your streaming, you're going to get up to 24-bit 192K resolution, which is very good. Through the PC input, you're going to be able to get up to 32-bit 384K resolution. So either way, you're going to get a great sound quality through the digital section when you're streaming. We really appreciate your support, and we're excited about the fact that we're almost at 20,000 subscribers. So if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you're notified of our upcoming content. Thanks again for watching thus far. One of the things that we're really liking about the RAS-5000 from Rotel is this large color front panel display. I really appreciate that it's as big as it is because it means you can see color album art of what's playing pretty much from across the room. So that really kind of adds to the overall experience, and I'm glad Rotel included it here. By the way, the unit looks really nice. It's available either in this kind of understated black finish or also in a silver finish, and looks good either way. So let's take a look at RAS-5000's back panel to see what the connectivity is all about. First, Rotel gives you 3 of these nice little antennae so that you get your Bluetooth connections. There are coax and optical inputs, specifically really for, TV, older TV kind of things. Your PC USB input, network connection, a second USB input. This is the HDMI ARC for that all-important ability to connect your TV, so now you're listening to your movies, favorite TV shows, sporting events. You're all getting them through your high-quality speakers instead of through the tiny speakers in the flat panel TV. So all that connectivity plus an IEC power socket, so you can use an upgraded cable if you like. Over here are a couple of the most important things on the back panel. You've got an aux input for example, CD player or other legacy product that needs analog, and pre-outs. If you want to, at some point, if you move into a much larger basement or a great room, something like that, you can attach an even bigger and more powerful amp than the 140 into 8 and 220 into 4 that you've got with this guy, if necessary. And one of my favorite features on any amplifier product, the sub out, so that at any point you can choose to upgrade the bass in your system by adding a subwoofer. And finish it off with some very nice 5-way binding posts that have a really nice solid feel to them. So Rotel has included what is actually a very nice remote, nice solid feel to it in your hand. But again, let's be honest, primarily you're going to be using either your phone for streaming or again, the TV remote that you're comfortable with for when you've got ER connected and you're listening that way. Probably the only time you're really going to need this included remote is when you're using one of the legacy analog or digital inputs. So upper left, the power button of course, and immediately across from it, the setup menu button. Right below that, you've got your 4 navigation buttons with OK right in the middle. Below that is your ability to mute the volume. And across from it, you've got a nice little return arrow to the previous setting. Below that, volume up and down, of course, and then you've got your playback controls as far as advancing to the next track and that sort of thing, going back to the previous track. Below that, you've got your source button section, so streaming and Bluetooth and USB PC, that kind of thing. Then there is a nice inclusion of 3 preset buttons, so you've got your station preset and recall. Very handy. The Rotel app, by the way, is useful with the built-in tune-in service, accessing the USB drive, or even listening to Qobuz directly instead of with the Qobuz app. So one last word about value. Certainly this product is not, on the one hand, inexpensive, but it really represents great value. If you're able to buy this one product with amp, preamp, DAC, streamer all together, rather than buying a separate amplifier, preamplifier, high-quality DAC, and streaming device, you may be able to shift quite a bit of your buying budget over to buying an upgraded pair of speakers. Because this is so powerful, it will drive almost any speaker in the market, and you may get an overall better performing system because you've chosen this product instead of a series of separate boxes. To learn more about Rotel and all of our great brands, visit Gramophone.com. And to purchase your RAS-5000 amplified streamer, go to Sky by Gramophone, where you'll always get a secure checkout, fast and free shipping, straight to your door. We hope that we get to see you sometime soon, so if you can, stop by one of our Gramophone stores at Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. And stop by here at Gramophone's Experience Center, directly across from the Timonium store. You'll see remarkable products remarkably displayed. And check out our Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley, too. We appreciate you watching this video. Thanks for supporting Gramophone. We'll look forward to seeing you soon.